We're polling at Danny and Dusty on Twitter. Is where you can find our poll that we have constructed here. It's a good one. It's a doozy. And the people are split. What are you most interested in down the stretch with the Portland Trailblazers? Option 1, Scoot Henderson minutes. Option 2, Shaedon Sharpe return. Option 3, give me them lottery balls. Option 4, other. Reply in the comments. And the comments are all over the place. From the sale of the team to someone who actually wants to win, to chemistry and commitment, Calabro and Hurd going off on bizarre tangents. I'm here for more of those.
Ding, 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 ding.
But right now, as the poll sits, 257 votes in the hour that we've had it up. Scoot Henderson minutes is at 31%. Shaedon Sharpe's return at 31%. Give me them lottery balls, 34%. And other, 2%.
As the poll sits is a lot better than as it sits on the poll.
Yep. As the poll sits right now.
And make sure you emphasize the lottery on the balls.
Yeah. Give me them lottery balls.
Because that sounds like...
Where are you at in this?
Sounds like you're saying watery.
No.
Known poll swear.
Come on.
Wow, that's a real drop?
Yeah, it is.
Known poll swear.
That's you.
Wow.
You are known poll swear.
I don't know. That sounds like it's coming from you.
You can go and get on those polls. Are we done?
We think
The Duke of Wienerville.
it's over.
This extended package that I have.
It's over.
The fleshy weight.
Okay.
Who's a good boy?
I am. I love all of those drops.
Those are great.
Thank you. Context is everything.
Yes.
That's what we're learning today.
Indeed. Again, lottery balls, not watery balls.
I can't take you guys anywhere. Just all right. Let's get to this. Where are you on this poll?
Somewhere between Scoot and Shaedon.
All right, so Scoot Henderson minutes. That's where I voted. I just want more Scoot. He just needs more bow. And Shaedon Sharpe's return is something that I'm looking forward to, but it's going to be such a short spurt that I think next year is where I'm really looking forward to more Shaedon Sharpe.
Yeah, I just kind of seeing Shaedon's frustrated. He does not like sitting. And so seeing him being sad panda every day in the locker room, pregame, postgame, you can tell he wants to get out there. So just kind of seeing that, I think I lean towards that maybe a little bit more emotionally.
Do we think that he is at a point where he could play relatively soon? And the team is like, we've been through this not once, not twice,
not three or even four times.
You know, they've been through this so much. They're like, there is literally no point.
Yeah, no, they have an understanding of where it's at.
But is he close? Like,
he's not
if
close.
If it was like you can get through go time,
he's doing on-court work.
Okay,
like that is confirmed. He is doing on-court work. Now, just how much I don't know. But we got the official not update, the official word that he is doing on-court work, and I've talked to the guys, and he's ramping things up. He's not allowed to do anything that bursty yet, as I understand it, but he's able to kind of get up and down. So, and I know he's working up a sweat in his workouts, so he's starting to do a little bit more, even if it's kind of slow jogging until you get going. You just got to kind of work your way through. But the thing that I want to see is just the poor guy. The games that he did play this year, he basically played with nobody. Everybody was out. No Scoot, no Ant, no DA. It was brutal. And so I'd like to see him, number one, show that he's healthy, so mentally he goes into the summer with a clear head, clear mind. Okay, here's what we got to go work on. And just kind of take that next step. Scoot, it's just games and minutes. Those are going to happen for him anyways. You know what I mean? I have full confidence that that's just going to be there.
We sit there, but we say that, and you say, yeah, games and minutes are going to be there for him, but it has been such a sporadic start and stop for him that every time that you start seeing him get into a rhythm, whether it's an injury or an all-star break, something just goes and just throws a wrench in the middle of it, and it's been a herky-jerky rookie season for him. And I think that also the injuries that are around him, he's been put in that Shaden Sharp spot a lot where it's almost like at times it felt like the Blazers were doing him a favor by being like, yeah, man, like, let's not rush anything back until you have support around you, because it can be a confidence wrecker for him.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, you take a look at it. He played his first 5 games in the NBA, and they were all bad. They were all, but to be honest, they were really bad. Then he misses, 10? Yeah, 10 games. Then he comes back, and it's a little bit better, but it's rough. And it's not until a little bit later, about a month and a half, 45 days later, that it starts to kind of come together for him totally. And then as he's starting to get a little bit better, he gets a little dinged up again. And it's just not quite right. And then, again, like the start and stop. He did play, what was it, about 20 straight games? 30 games without an interruption. But then you got the start stop situation. So
in those 30 games, that was at the beginning of the year, correct?
Well, he played 5, and then he missed 10,
and then
he played 30.
Well, yeah,
so,
I would say the first 15 games are beginning of the year. Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
But that was also where we said that 30 game stretch
includes that road trip.
That road trip where it was a confidence wrecker for him, and he looked like a different player. We have seen that start and stop though. And that's where it was like pulling the reins back and being like, look, you need DA on the floor. You need Jeremy on the floor. We can't just roll you out there like we did during that 30-game run where there's nobody else around him, because that developmental project that is still there, folks, but has been coming along, it took a step back, and that was the only time that we saw that 2-week road trip was a step back for not just Scoop, but everybody on this team.
Yes, in that moment, and I think it ended up being kind of a galvanizing moment for the team this year.
Yeah.
As far as establishing a bit more of an identity in who they are.
What do you see being the most beneficial to the franchise though of these options? Because I think that what's leading the poll is give me them lottery balls. I think that's probably going to be the most beneficial in the long term, because as you said, Scoot's minutes are going to happen.
Shea's going to find a way to return. Yeah.
But you've said this. And I believe this wholeheartedly. The thing about Shaden Sharp coming back is blowing out the rust that goes with that abdominal muscle. Like, you have got to push through that
the scar tissue
and get to a point where you're comfortable playing again. And I think that's a valuable thing. But give me the lottery balls is going to be the one that helps this team, and it's going to be coming more naturally, especially with this run that they're going to be in that started with Boston.
Yeah, they've got the rest of this home stretch, and then quick little 2-gamer, and then they go out for that 7-game and 15-day stretch. At the end of the season, when you're not winning, I feel like those lottery balls might stack up pretty quick. And that's the thing is as we start to get closer, I think they've got 18 games remaining in the season. Like it's the final stretch, man. We are there. In fact, today is the 13th, right? Yeah, today's the 13th. There is a month left. April 14th is the last game of the season.
Hot damn.
There's a month of Blazers basketball left. We are 2 months away from the draft lottery. May 17th is the NBA draft lottery. Between now and then, we'll be up at A&A, and we have the NCAA tournament, which you'll probably get to see some prospects. I say that like at the top of the draft, it's not going to have maybe Colorado makes the tournament, maybe, and then maybe Cody Williams plays, so you get to see him. But other than that, it's like Jacoby Walter, Donovan Clingan. It's not going to be a ton of guys.
Look, if I've learned one thing with this year's team, it's that I want more Euros. Just draft me the Euros. Toumani Camara from Belgium.
One of 4 Belgian players ever in the NBA.
Ryan Rupert from France. But just draft somebody from Europe, and I'll just be like, yeah, he's going to work. He'll be fine.
I especially target France right now. They're in their golden generation.
All right, yeah.
So
give me a Frenchman. Give me somebody from Europe. I'm in.
Well, I mean, look,
I'll go do it.
How hard can it be to find another Nikola Jokic? I mean, they got him in the second round.
Yeah.
During
How hard is that?
During a Quesarito commercial.
Give me a Luka Doncic or a Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
Like, give me any. Like, at this point, I'd take the Giannis Antetokounmpo.
2 of my top 3 prospects are French.
2 of your top 3, and you have the up on your Patreon right now, the Jack Ramsey's Patreon. You showed me that, and I was like, I gave you the verbal meme. Like, that's cool. I ain't reading all that. But if you want to read all that, you have like what 6,000 words on it.
3,400 on Alex Sarr and another about 3,300 going up on Zachary Zache either tonight or tomorrow.
All right, so much.
And then there'll be some about the same on Cody Williams, and then I'll probably tone it down a little bit for some of the other guys. But the top three, I'm doing extensive dives on.
So Danny's over there writing a Hobbit trilogy.
You're not wrong.
He is.
You're not wrong.
He is.
So it's a lot of words. I words them up.
That's why he's getting those blackout shades. Like, he doesn't have his mom's basement anymore. He
Right?
He's got to create that on his own.
My wife does wonder, like, do you always work in the dark? And I go, no, my co-host makes me have the lights on in the studio. Otherwise, yes. Yes, I would. So I like it. I'm a
Criminal.
vampire. Well, I mean, come on now.